Okay guys, here we are with the Deal Machine app right on my phone. Okay, I'm showing you exactly how this is gonna look on your phone so you can see exactly how this works and how simple it is. So I've literally just signed up under our discount code that we're including here in the module. So this is what it'll look like when you sign up and you download the app, you log in. Here's how it looks. If you click the top three bars here in the corner on the left, it'll get your dashboard, right? So you'll see your name, dashboard, map, leads, driving, mailers, all this stuff. So there's obviously a lot of features that Deal Machine has, okay? They do their own skip tracing, they do their own mailing campaigns, but we're not gonna be using those features, okay? We obviously use other services that are A, cheaper, and B, more effective, okay? So for Deal Machine, all we're doing here is to pin properties. That's the whole goal here. So to get started here with the app, you're gonna go click on the map section. So here, again, you'll see where I am here on the map. Right, so here I am in Salt Lake City. Now, one thing before you go out and start driving is you wanna toggle a couple things. So here in the top left, it says tap to add, or it may say pin mode. You can change the different modes. So the mode that we use is the tap to add mode. Makes it super easy, super quick. You literally just tap it and it's done. Okay, so we're gonna go in tap to add mode. You can toggle between here on the top right, satellite or standard view. I mean, there's a bunch of different things, right? So I'm just gonna leave it here in the standard view. Once I go down here, now I'm not actually physically driving right now, but once if I were to start driving, I'll just show you how this looks. I'll go to where I am. And here in the bottom left, you'll see that start driving button option appears. So you'd click start driving. Now there's two different modes, free drive mode, planned route mode, which is the new features they have. I'm just gonna do free driving mode. Now the reason you're gonna wanna do this is because the app records exactly where you are driving and where you have driven. And I'll show you later why that's important. So you always wanna record your drives. Where you're driving, where you've driven, and the app keeps track of all that. So assuming I'm sitting in my car, let's say I go down the street here. Again, you're not gonna see my location move here because I'm not actually driving, but let's assume I were, you would see it here on the app and it just follows you, okay? Almost like a GPS does. So let's assume I drive here on this Jeremy Street and I look over here to my left. In fact, I'm gonna toggle the satellite view on so we can actually see some properties here. Sorry, it's taking a second. Okay, here we go. So let's say I turn down Jeremy Street. I'm driving down the road, looking for a rundown property, right? Looking for a property that needs a significant amount of work, peeling paint, long grass, whatever it may be. Oh, here's one. Actually, I like this one here. Look at the yard here. There's no grass, it's just dirt. That may be a good property. Obviously, I'm not in front of it, so I can't really tell, but just from the aerial view, that looks like it could be a property I'd wanna potentially pin. So 828 here, I'm gonna literally and this is exactly what you'll do as you're driving around. You'll literally just tap it. There it goes. You'll see a little house icon appear right there on the property, and then it gives you the owner's information. Absentee owner, that's great. They don't live there. Dean and Emily Ngo. So hey, this is a great one. So obviously it'll give you the option here, is you'll see down at the bottom, to start the mailers. Now we don't want to do that. We're not sending mail through Deal Machine. It's very expensive, and we're not doing direct mail right now. Okay. You can obviously get more info. If I click more info, you can see some more details about the property, about the homeowner, all this stuff. That's great. You don't need to do all this. You can if you want. You don't even need to take a picture of the property. Now, if I've made an error, pinned a property on accident or something, you can delete it. So here's what I would do. I would click on more info. And then here towards the top left, it says pending approval. You can go in there and change the status of all your leads right here in the app. With marketing complete, appointment set. Again, we're not gonna do most of the stuff, but the reason I wanna show you this is because at the bottom you can go in trash. So you can delete that from your list so that it doesn't show up anymore. If you made a mistake or pinned a property on accident or whatever, you can remove it that way, okay? But let's just go through back here to the map and Great, I've pinned that one. I just X out of it, so you'll see there it's highlighted on the map. Let's keep going up the street. Let's see if we can go find another property. I'm just looking for maybe a yard that's in rough shape or something. Okay, this looks interesting here. This property, 820. I'm going to go ahead and pin that. Click on it. There we go. Corporate owned. That's great. So it means an LLC owns this. This could be an absentee owner or something like that. So again, that's it. I've pinned it. Now, I accidentally pinned this one next door too. Okay, so I can go delete that. But let's go up here. I'm going to just stop driving because I'm no longer driving. Now it's going to say, nice, you've added 3 properties on your 0 mile drive. Perfect. Now go up to your dashboard again. At the top left, you can go here to leads. And here, we see these 3 leads we just added. Okay. Now, for this video, that's all we're going to do. That's literally all you're going to do when you're driving around, driving for dollars, using the Deal Machine app. You're just pinning properties. Now, once you get back home or to your office or whatever, then you're going to log into your computer, and I'll show you in the next video exactly how to use the Deal Machine system to export these leads and to start cold calling them as the next step in the process. So stay tuned.